Idioms and phrases. Haves and have-nots. The rich and the poor. The Indian society stands divided between the haves and the have-nots. Hard by, near. In my lonely moments, I see her standing hard by in my fancy. Hold back, to conceal or to restrain. Had I not held him back, he would have given you a sound heart thrashing. Hold by, to catch hold of a thing and cling. Hold by the bench of the tree, lest you should fall to the ground. Hold in, to restrain. If the horse had not been held in, it would have caused much harm. Hold on, stick to. I will hold on to my decision even if heavens fall. Hush up, to suppress. The government is trying to hush up the matter. In full swing, in full progress. The fair was in full swing when we reached there. In black and white, in writing. Please turn up in black and white. Oral orders will not be obeyed. Idle away one's time. To waste time. Those who idle away their time in fruitless gossip never achieve anything. To all intents and purposes. In all essential points. To all intents and purposes, this scheme is as good as the earlier one. An iota off, little off. Your statement doesn't have even an iota of truth. In cold blood, cruelly. The jeweler was not only looted but also killed in cold blood. In the nick of time, just in time. The police reached in the nick of time and arrested the culprits. Infra dig, below dignity. I consider it infra dig to speak in any other language but Hindi. Ill at ease, uncomfortable. His presence made me feel ill at ease. In the face of, in the presence of. Chandrasekhar has an unbeatable strength of character. He does not falter in the face of any opposition. In the defiance of, in the violation of. If you act in defiance of the law of the land, you will be prosecuted. Ins and outs, full details. A lawyer must know all ins and outs of the case of his client. In the teeth of, in the face of. An intercaste marriage in India is always celebrated in the teeth of threats and opposition. In broad daylight, openly. These days, robberies and rapes are committed in broad daylight. In the soup, in difficulty. He shouted at the officer and called him a foolish fellow. He is now finding himself in the soup. In the doldrums. To feel depressed. He was in the doldrums after he had an altercation with his boss. Inch, by slow degrees. The Indian forces advanced inch by inch and finally captured the enemy post. In unison with, agreeing with. Secular views can't be in unison with the communal views because both preach different philosophy of religion. In the wake of, appear immediately after. Poverty, depression and selfishness follow in the wake of war. In vogue, in fashion. Tight pants are no more in vogue. An iron hand, strong action. The government should crush the menace of terrorism with an iron hand. In one's cup, intoxicated. All great poets remained in their cup while composing poems. In the light of, keeping in view. In the light of what he has said, he must be punished. Thank you.